My mum's always told me I'm a black king.
If I play against Tottenham, I will be scared, you know.
If I'm honest, before the draw was made, I thought the only team I wouldn't want Tottenham to get was Man City.
Manchester City will be back here at Wembley in the FA Cup final. The quadruple is still on.
Massive result. City through, cup final, can't complain with that.
We are believing, you know, we are fans of Man City, obviously we are believers, okay? We are believing that we're going to lift the quadruple.
I think we're probably the favourites for the FA Cup. I think we're probably the favourites for the league. I'm going to say it, we're favourites for the Champions League as well, but football's a funny game.
Are they going to do it in the new stadium? Hopefully not, but they could. I think that's deadly honest speaking, strictly from the heart.
By new ground, okay, that's not going to make a difference. They are Tottenham, end of the day.
We want to beat them in their new stadium. First team to beat them in their new stadium.
If I'm honest, before the draw was made, I thought the only team I wouldn't want Tottenham to get was Man City over 2 games. But they're a good enough team if they turn up on the day in the 2 legs to beat City, and City know that. Well, I'm excited. I haven't been. I got asked by the club, which was really good of them after I come out of hospital, to have a tour when I felt strong enough. So it will be the City game, the first time I'll be at the stadium. I am absolutely so excited about going to seeing it, and every player should be relishing. Can't wait to put their boots on and get out in front of those Spurs fans and play.
First game at the new stadium against Crystal Palace. You were the first goal scorer at the new stadium. Does it feel like home?
I was walking into the pitch when I thought, like, wow, if I play against Tottenham, I will be scared, you know, because the stadium was just massive, so beautiful, and the atmosphere was just amazing.
Tottenham drew Manchester City. They're hoping to win a quadruple this year. Is there almost like an extra motivation to be the team that could stop them?
We are playing Champions League. Everyone should know what we play for, you know. I don't want to speak, and, you know, I want to show best perform. This is the right answer for me. You know what I want to say is, round 16, Ajax against Madrid. You never thought Ajax gonna win. If we win, the people say, oh, Tottenham won, wow. And if Man City won, yeah, wow, Man City won. They're strong both sides, you know. That's why, you know, we have to sometimes be clear and smart and doing the game.
Pochettino had said that Liverpool, Manchester City are on another level. When your manager says that, is that what he says to the public, and does he say something different to you?
My guess will be because we want to push. He wants to push us to be the best. He is one of the best. I will follow him. I will go for it. I will do everything for what he wants.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hopefully see you tomorrow.
So it's the day before the big Champions League clash between Spurs and Manchester City. Getting the pitch ready, an army of lawnmowers and groundsmen. It looks perfect. And it's the ideal time to take a look around this £1 billion stadium. Now that is a view. So here we are at the top of the South Stand, which holds 17,500. It's the biggest Kop end in Britain, and it's modelled on the Borussia Dortmund Stadium. So on the next part of our tour, we're in the inner sanctum. This is the Tottenham dressing room, which is not set up yet, but it's been modelled on the Enfield training ground dressing room, so the players feel completely at ease, completely at home, and it's very spacious indeed. So this might be the new stadium, but we're still standing on White Hart Lane because they crushed up the concrete and aggregate, and here it is. It makes the floor, and this is the old centre spot from White Hart Lane. So the ground is still essentially on the same foundations, but the whole thing has moved. So this is the goal line bar, 65 metres long, the longest bar in Europe, and they can pour 6,240 pints per minute This is Beavertown Microbrewery, the only microbrewery in any football stadium in the world. And this is where the magic happens behind me. Plenty of it to go round.
We good?
A second.
You're in the running for the Player of the Year and the Footballer of the
This
Year.
year?
This year, who have you voted for?
I actually can't remember. I think I voted for Harry Kane.
Virgil voted for you.
No way. No, don't say that.
You did, yeah?
Yeah? Oh, wow. Yeah.
You owe him one.
Scandalous.
if he loses by one vote. What do you think of the current anti-racism campaigns, and you're changing perceptions, you're changing attitudes in some respects by speaking out, and that's been important to you, hasn't it?
Yeah. You know, you can't kind of hear the talk of, you know, leading this fight, and I don't see it like that. I've been told as a child, the only time you really hear the truth from, not the truth, but you really get the real Raheem is when he's angry. That's when he starts talking up his mind, and, you know, certain situations this year have, you know, brought that out into me, and I just thought I had to, you know, share light, not really try to lead anything. I didn't, you know, when I done that post, it wasn't to try and lead it, it was just to make people see it from my point of view, and sometimes some of the other players' point of view. My mum's always told me I'm a black king. She's always told me to be comfortable in my body and to be comfortable in my skin colour, and, you know, for someone to tell me I'm black, like that, you got to do more than that for it to actually, you know, hurt me and break me, to be honest with you. But as I said to you, some people do take it differently. Some people have been getting this for a long time, and I can't say, no, we can't walk off a pitch. If one of my teammates feels that we do need to walk off a pitch, you know, as a group, if we do decide that, I'll be with it. But at the same time, I would be one of the ones to say, no, we're not going to walk off the pitch. We're going to stay and win the game, and, you know, and tell them to do one. Simple as that.
Top man.
Cheers.
We love you, Mum.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers.
Sounds brilliant.
Well done, mate.
See you
Top
again.
man.
See
Pleasure.
you.
Pleasure. See you tomorrow.